What's up, Internet? It's Will Shocker on a mission to shock the world with fantastic content, and today I do not feel like making a video. I do not want to be here at all, but here I am. Um, I thought I'd talk a little bit about Pokemon Champions and what I think of it. So, Pokemon Champions came out last week, and it has basically blown up. There's a lot of players, a lot of people are having a good time with it. I'm having a good time with it. I think it's a great start. It's a good first step. Obviously there are things that are lacking. There are items that are missing. There are a lot of Pokemon missing, but I can see the potential, and I can see how if they do any kind of updates in the future, and if they schedule the updates regularly enough that it really feels like a live service game that is constantly going on under improvements and doing better and better, then it could really challenge some of the other competitive games on the market like League of Legends, Overwatch, and so on. So I'm thinking it's going to be League of Legends number 1, Pokemon Champions number 2, Overwatch number 3 in terms of esports. I actually think Pokemon Champions is going to be a major top contender esport, and that's going to open up a lot of possibilities for people, because you got to think it's not just going to be new players, it's not just going to be veterans, it's going to be content creators, coaches, all sorts of different opportunities that are going to open up based on this one game, just like what happened with League of Legends. And the fact that it's getting a mobile release means it's going to be even more popular, because anybody with a cell phone is going to be able to play with anybody else around the world. And that's just going to be, a formula for success. And I really think they're going to get a home run here. So that is great. I'm really happy with what they have so far. I love the daily gachas. I like waking up in the morning and checking my Pokemon Champions to see what I get for my free Pokemon for the day. That's really nice. My best friend is playing a lot of competitive battles, and he's having a good time too. I love all the theory crafting and trying to figure out unique and interesting strategies to face the meta. And I love watching content creators, upload their battles and talk about the game and analyze the meta and do all of this stuff. And then we're going to have competitions, online competitions at the same time. You're going to be able to join a competition from your cell phone. I mean, come on. How is that not the greatest thing ever? So that's it. I just wanted to pop on and talk about Pokemon Champions a bit. I guess I could talk a little bit more specifically about what I'm doing on the game. Right now, I have a Tailwind setup. I love using Tailwind turn 1. So I'll rock Dragonite with Tailwind. I used to run Whimsicott, and I loved using Prankster Tailwind on Whimsicott. That was crazy. But I'm starting to realize that Whimsicott doesn't really have the battle prowess that you need at the higher tiers. So oftentimes you would gain a team slot by running a more offensive Pokemon like Dragonite, like Aerodactyl, like Talonflame for your Tailwind. And that way you're not depending on Whimsicott's flimsy grass typing and the lack of special attack investment, unless you actually invest in her special attack, which is fine, but most people won't. So I'm not sure. I don't think I would use Whimsicott as my special sweeper. As nice as it is to fire off moon blasts and whatever, I don't take it seriously as a contention for a Pokemon team slot. So I'm very conflicted about Whimsicott. I love Prankster. I love Tailwind. I love Prankster Tailwind, but I decided, since there's a lot of Aerodactyl in the meta, and I don't have an Aerodactyl, I started using a Dragonite for my Tailwind instead of Aerodactyl. And when I do get an Aerodactyl, maybe I will make the switch over to Aerodactyl and just, you know, play meta. Because I'll be honest, I don't have the most time. I don't have a whole lot of time. So it just makes sense for me to play what works. And if I come up with any unique ideas later on when I'm at a higher rank, maybe I'll test some things out. But yeah, that's been my experience. So I still don't have Incineroar. That's kind of rough. I'd like to have an Incineroar, but it's fine, you know. I guess I will cut the video here. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will be back with more next time.